between Michelle Waterson and Alexa Grasso. I get to the UFC until I was 100% comfortable in every situation. So far, so good for her. She's got a big one in front of her here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 16 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, Alexa Grasso. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 18 wins, 11 losses. She stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds, fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, the Karachi Hottie, Michelle Waterson. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
You ready?
All right, so round 1 is underway. Going to be very interesting to see how this fight plays out between one fighter who does everything well against kind of a striking specialist on the other side.
And the problem with being a striking specialist is that you have to be upright. When you're facing a full-on mixed martial artist, expect a level change. We're going to see what type of improvement she's made in terms of defending herself in those wrestling situations.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D?
Liver kick.
Pinpoint jab placement there, and a nice job to take advantage of her edge and reach.
Nice movement punch.
And there comes the separation now. Oh, yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, but the double jab.
I mean, a beautiful double jab. That thing's pulling right from the chin, too.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Beautiful leg kick throw.
Oh, she blocks the punch. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Great punch.
Flush right hand is true.
Powerful leg kick lands. Oh, nice.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Alexa Grasso. Oh, the right hand is there for her. All right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we'd find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest. The uglier the fight, the better.
Waterson gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. Grasso gets hit with a kick. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Just missed with the left there.
Nice leg kick.
Oh, she's got that long reach, and that helped her with the counter punch there. 30 seconds now to go in the round.
Nice punch land over the top.
Ooh! Horn sounds for the end of round 1. All right, well, what a round it was. You know, she kicks like a mule, and that kicking game was on full display in that round, champ.
And you see the damage that it's done to her opponent. Her opponent's limping back to the corner. She's moving much more slowly as the fight is going on. That was a great game plan developed by her and her coaches.
All right, here we go with our next round. I know you said off the top she might have the best kicking game in this division, and if the previous round is any indication, those words, I think, are pretty true.
John, honestly, watching after that round, it feels like she may have the best kicking game in the whole UFC.
Wow.
Because her opponent has not been able to see or stop any of them. Why would she not continue down this path?
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Well, she's able to connect on the punch there, DC, really making good use of her reach advantage. That's a really strong leg kick there by Waterson. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Big kick land.
Right on the button. And she... All right, she's landed some pretty good shots here tonight, but still, DC, unable to string any solid combinations together.
I just don't believe she's confident in being in there. She's very aware of her opponent's power, so it's making her limit her activity on the inside. Throw that out the window. You're the faster fighter. You're successful. Let those combinations string together.
So 50 total strikes. Big elbow! Oh, huge elbow!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Going to the spinning side kick to the body, but she missed. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Waterson gets caught with that punch. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Head kick lands.
She works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. She missed with that jab. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Grasso's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. And that's the end of round number two. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man, shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. She knocked her down, but not out. DC, the replay is all you.
She is as tough as they come. She is not going to give up on herself ever. If there is an opportunity to fight back, she will take it. Let's see what she makes of a chance to stay in the fight.
All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round? I think she heard it.
She blocked the punch. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round? Oh!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Oh! Waterson going for the head kick. No dice.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Whoa! Back to the feet.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
All right, the unofficial numbers thus far, 76 total strikes which have connected for Alexa Grasso. Well, not the most efficient effort, landing with 33% accuracy against Michelle Waterson. Oh!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Well, how urgent is this fighter down the stretch? She is really lighting her up now. She found her.
Holy smokes! Color, oh my goodness!
Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight. All right, we take a look back at some of the pictures from this one, and she had it all going on tonight, but certainly her boxing was on point.
Her boxing always is what allows her to dictate the pace of fights. Finally, she landed the strike that ended the night of her opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by